Hey gang, welcome to another edition of Doc's Dumpster, where it's a review of the movie Battlefield Earth. Well, it's the year 3000 and the psychloz have taken over Earth. Apparently they took over the Earth in about 9 minutes. And since they have been able to do that, they have made mankind, well, somewhat their personal slaves. Although they don't call them humans, they call them man-animals. I think they even call some of the women that too, which makes no sense, but not 100% sure about this one. But so there's one man-animal named Johnny who decides that maybe it's time to fight back. So Turl, who is that guy right there, decides to have Johnny as his personal servant. He decides to teach Johnny the way of their language and pretty much everything about the psychloz. And as you would guess, Johnny then winds up banding a bunch of warriors together, and they fight back against the psychloz. It's an all-out battle as man-animals take on the psychloz. And what's it really pretty much all over is the fact that Turl wants gold. Not a bad idea. But Turl is also pretty much has to stay on Earth. Why? Something to do with one of the head dude's daughters. So after 2 weeks of preparing and getting everything together, Johnny and the other man-animals decide to go to war against Turl and his great, gigantic, humanoid alien warriors. Well, it's an all-out battle, but as you would probably guess, in the end, Johnny and his team wins. And the only ones that survive are Turl and Kerr. Kerr decides, you know what, I'm going to join up with the humans, because, well, it's probably the best thing to do. And Turl is in a little, a little jail cell inside of Fort Knox. And Johnny tells Turl that he will be ready for any more of the great psychloz that may come to Earth and want a battle. That's pretty much where it all ends. The movie stars, as you can see right there, John Travolta, Forrest Whitaker, and Richard Tyson. But the big question is, does Battlefield Earth belong in a dumpster? No. A lot of people really crapped on this movie. And you know something? I found it kind of fascinating. I mean, really, in all honesty, it's a movie about creatures that are pretty much nothing more than a bunch of bullies. And they want to brag about how they wiped out mankind and defeated an army of human beings within 9 minutes. But then those same human beings that were overthrown, well, they take out an entire planet where Turl and Kerr lived at. I guess in a way you could say this movie is sort of kind of saying, like, when the going gets tough, keep fighting your bullies, keep fighting the ones that just never want to ever stop bugging you, and keep trying. And this movie really proved to me a lot. I mean, Johnny pretty much knew he was going to be in a lot of trouble. I mean, he and his team used, well, primitive weapons. I mean, they did their best, and yeah, Johnny kind of suckered Turl into learning his language and everything about them and their weaknesses and everything like that. And I will admit, Turl was kind of an idiot for trusting in Johnny to everything, and then winds up Johnny destroys his entire planet. But I think in all honesty, that was a pretty smart thing to do. I guess in a way this is sort of like a new Star Wars. I mean, you have a sort of rebel alliance, and they're taking on a force that could be almost unstoppable. But you got that one in the group that knows all along that no matter what, with a lot of heart and determination, you can overcome any bullies or any great threat to Earth and to those you love. So there you guys have it, a review of Battlefield Earth. If you like my videos, always feel free to subscribe. If you got a movie you think belongs in a dumpster and might have had dreadlocks on, I'm not 100% sure, send it my way and I'll get on it ASAP. Thank you guys so very, very much for watching. And until next time, as always, stay strong and rock on. Oh, and by the way, April Fools, this movie sucked. What's this? Do not press button. I'm going to. I deserve that.